Hey there, I'm Dead Juggernaut here. I wanted to do a magic trick video. Some friends told me I should, so I figured I would. And this is my first one. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to tell you a little story about the meaning of life. So the story starts with a guy by the name of the King. He's the King of Spades, and he's a real nice guy. Everybody knows the King of Spades, you know. He owns the kingdom. He owns the entire deck. So, of course, you know, his name is pretty well known, and his face is pretty well known. Well, that's kind of a problem, because when you're the King of Spades, you got all these gold diggers, all these chicks that just want your money. That's all they want. Well, how are you supposed to, find true love if everybody just wants your money, if all the chicks are after your cash? So he's in kind of a conundrum. So he decides that he's going to go ahead and find a new way to find the woman of his dreams. So what's he do? He decides he's going to throw a huge party, and he does, and it's a masquerade party, so he gets to wear a mask, right? And sure enough, he sees this girl, and she's gorgeous. She's got these seductive eyes. She goes by the name Clubs. That's her nickname anyway, or her maiden name, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And he falls for her. But the problem is, he wants to make sure that she's gonna love the king for himself and for not for his money. So, after the party, he continues to court her. He keeps the mask on and everything. And he's really, really starting to fall for this chick. Just falling head over heels in love with the girl just by spending a little bit of time with her. So he dates her, and he eventually reveals his true identity after he's confident that she likes him for him and not just because he's the king and he's got all this money. And he says, you know what, Clubs, I gotta marry you. So he offers this diamond to her, and he says, listen, please just be my wife. You'll make me the happiest woman in the world. And sure enough, she says, you know what, I do love you. I'm going to go ahead and marry you. And so, they have this huge, gorgeous wedding. And, there's people from all over the kingdom are invited. And, they had a huge soiree where they're all dancing around and having a nice little party like, only the royals can do. And sure enough, with this big old party, almost messed that up, didn't I? With this big old party, it became more and more evident that the queen was just the love of his life and that they were going to live happily ever after. So, he held out. He didn't just go for the first chick that came along. He didn't just go for the gold diggers out there. So you'd think that that's the meaning of life, right? You'd think that that's the moral of the story is that you should always, hold out for the right person. Nah. The meaning of life has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with finding the right woman or even money. The meaning of life is all about settling down and finding that woman who's actually going to provide you with an heir to your throne. That, my friends, is the meaning of life. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like it if you do at the bottom. Share it, spread the word. See if I can have a viral video. That would be sweet. Laters.